Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson may be coming back for the final movies of the Fast and Furious franchise. After the incredible success of F9, The Fast Saga, which made over $700 million at the worldwide box office, Universal greenlit Fast 10 and Fast 11. The two movies will be filmed back-to-back, per Collider. Plus, Justin Lin, who directed the franchise from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift to Fast and Furious 6 before stepping away until F9, will be back for the final two films. Lin spoke to Collider and said he planned to tell one story over the course of two movies. He told the publication he could make the story that way because the sequel was a guarantee, which wasn't always the case when he made the previous Fast films. The series will most likely end with Fast 11, as Vin Diesel, who was instrumental in creating the franchise, said he wanted to move on and create other movies. But first, he wanted to fulfill a promise he made to the late Paul Walker. Diesel told Men's Health, "That's what we promised each other, that we would take this franchise and end it at Fast 10. But one actor who has been instrumental in the later Fast movies might not make an appearance in these final two films. However, it seems as if Vin Diesel is trying to entice him back. On November 7th, Vin Diesel posted on Instagram asking Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to return to the main Fast and Furious franchise. Johnson came to the movie series in 2011 when he joined the cast of Fast 5 as Luke Hobbs. Hobbs worked for the fictional Diplomatic Security Service and was tasked with bringing in Dominic Toretto and his crew. Through the subsequent movies, Hobbs, who still worked for the U.S. government, began to appreciate what Toretto was doing and helped them escape a few tight situations. However, Johnson did not reprise his character in F9, The Fast Saga, and has said he would not be returning for any subsequent Fast movies, according to an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. But Diesel's recent post is a plea for Johnson to come back for Fast 10, accompanying a photo from Fast 5. The caption read in part, "I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best Fast in the finale, that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Do not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny." The Instagram overture from Vin Diesel to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the most recent development in the feud that has been between the two men since 2016. The argument started with a now-deleted Instagram post from Johnson. In that particular post, which can be seen via Us Weekly, Johnson made some disparaging remarks about his Fast co-stars, which many took to be specifically about Diesel. Following that post, some exchanges were made on social media, though neither actor made a direct statement against the other. Other actors from the franchise got involved as well, including Tyrese Gibson and Michelle Rodriguez. And when Fate of the Furious premiered, fans recognized that Johnson and Diesel did not appear together in the film. In a 2018 interview with Rolling Stone, Johnson confirmed that he hadn't shot any scenes with Diesel. He also stated their feud was based on their varying definitions of professionalism. Johnson told Rolling Stone, "Vin and I had a few discussions, including an important face-to-face in my trailer, and what I came to realize is that we have a fundamental difference in philosophies on how we approach movie making and collaborating. It took me some time, but I'm grateful for that clarity, whether we work together again or not." Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson so far hasn't answered Vin Diesel's Instagram request, and while Johnson told The Hollywood Reporter in July that he wouldn't rejoin the franchise, he hasn't had all negative things to say about his time as Luke Hobbs. In 2019, he starred in the series' first spin-off, Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, alongside Jason Statham. The movie was successful, grossing $759 million, and that seemed to have softened Johnson's view of Diesel and the franchise. In an Instagram reel from September 2019, he expressed his gratitude for playing Hobbs. Lastly, but not least, I want to thank Brother Vin for your support of Hobbs and Shaw. I'll be seeing you soon, Toretto. Still, Johnson has no plans to return to the movie series. When asked about some of Diesel's comments about his tough love on the set of Fast and Furious, Johnson stated to The Hollywood Reporter he wished them the best of luck on Fast 10 and Fast 11. And the rest of the Fast and Furious movies they do that will be without me. There's clearly a lot of history between the two men, and it may just come to pass that Johnson hasn't hung up his Hobbs shoes just yet.
Let's put all this mess back together.
That's going to take a while.
Then you better get started.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.